Hello, brothers. How are you all doing? You all doing good? I hope so. I really do. I'm Lindell, by the way, the DwarfBass, you know me. And today we're going to be looking at, oh god, balance changes. Oh, I always have like a mini panic attack whenever we talk about balance changes. Alright. Let's talk about these balance changes. Alright, yeah, so along with the summer update, there is balance changes that came alongside it, and we're going to talk about those today. The cards on this list, we're going to discuss the Goblin drill, but the cards on the balance are the Fire Spirit, Furnace, Elite Barbarians, Rascals, Giant Skeleton, Cannon Cart, Golem, and Ice Wizard. So let's just go ahead and get into this. The Goblin drill, not really being balanced, but just, being introduced as a new card. So the Goblin drill unlocks in Arena 13. It has a 4 elixir cost, has a 9-second lifetime, spawns a goblin every 3 seconds, releases 3 goblins upon death, and inflicts small damage with a slight pushback when it spawns. I just wonder if people can throw it into decks, like, where the miner would be. Basically, I wonder if the Goblin drill could replace miner in certain decks. I don't know how it would be. I mean, I feel like it could replace miner in certain decks. I think also Goblin drill could really be complemented with the battle healer. Think that would be a really good complement with it. Also, like with any tanks, so it could be a card that you throw in and you let the tank for it. So that could be with Hog Rider or Giants or just something like that. I don't know. I'm really excited to see what happens with this card as we go along through this season, and hopefully you brothers will get it and unlock it pretty early and be able to test it out for yourself. And you can unlock it all season long in challenges, so make sure to play those challenges and get yourself the Goblin drill. Alright, so now let's talk about these balance changes. So the first cards on the list, these two are grouped together because it is a rework. This rework is for the Fire Spirits, and it's no longer Fire Spirits, it's just Fire Spirit. So the elixir cost has been reduced from 2 elixir to 1 elixir. Unit count has been reduced from 3 to 1. Damage increased by 6%. Hit points increased by 109%. Jump range increased by 25%. Damage radius increased by 47%. And the Furnace alongside it. The Furnace now spawns 1 reworked Fire Spirit. It has 2 additional waves. Now these waves come every 7 seconds, and the lifetime has been reduced by 2%. Both Fire Spirits and Furnace are pretty weak and underused at the moment. This is our take to unify all spirits under the 1 elixir cost banner and make the Fire Spirit viable with a large fireball-like area splash damage. These changes obviously also affect the Furnace, which will only release 1 spirit at a time. Warm hugs to everyone. Yes, it's here. Supercell kept saying that we're going to rework the Fire Spirits into a Fire Spirit, and they finally did it. Elite Barbarians, their sight range is being increased by 9%. Even if this looks like a buff at first glance, this is actually a nerf. There's a common scenario wherein one Elite Barbarian gets distracted by something deployed in the middle of the arena while the other one keeps running towards the tower, creating confusion and frustration for the defender. With this change, they both will be easier to distract and counter. So with this sight range increase, back in the day, you'd throw an Ice Golem to try to kite the Elite Barbarians away from your tower, and one would, if you messed it up, one would be kited to the Ice Golem and one would beeline straight to your tower. With this sight range increase, basically it's going to make it easier for you as a defender to defend Elite Barbarians. Okay, let's talk about the Rascals next. Rascals. The Rascal Girl first hit is going to be faster, going from 1 second to 0.8 seconds. Rascals are decent but underused in the current meta, so a small buff should shake things up a little and bring more attention to the trio. The girls used to take a weirdly large amount of time to start shooting with their bubblegum slingshot. They will now be faster than ever. Let the gum fight begin. Aw yeah. Oh, I love getting sticky with my girls, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Giant Skeleton. Let's talk about that one next. The Giant Skeleton is going to be doing double death damage to towers. So the previous nerf was well deserved, but kind of an overkill. We want to incentivize more offensive play of the big guy without turning him into the ultimate push cleaner he was. By doubling his death damage to towers, he once again becomes a significant threat that you cannot ignore. The cannon and the cannon cart. So the cannon, its hit speed is being increased by 10%, and the cannon cart's hit speed in its second state, its destroyed state, is increased by 10%. So Cannon and Cannon Cart are both underused at the moment. While Cannon Cart has a decent win rate, its static counterpart would definitely benefit from a small buff. Increasing the hit speed of the cannon will make it more powerful without making the cart too strong. So they're trying to bring, the Cannon and Cannon Cart, up in usage rate a little bit. So, a slight hit speed increase, 10%, that's kind of a big hit speed increase, but a hit speed increase, hey, to try to bring them back. The Golem, the death damage of the Golem is going to be reduced by 28%. Golem decks have proven to be too strong and difficult to deal with. With this change, it should be fairly easier to defend a Golem push with small troops like minion hordes or archers, since the death damage will not be enough to eliminate them from the field anymore. So with this death damage reduction, basically they're making it easier to defend the Golem with swarm units, like, Minion Horde or Goblin Gang or whatever, and archers as well. Just those small, cheap little units are going to be able to, you're going to be able to use those cards against the Golem, and the death damage is not going to be a threat to you anymore. The Ice Wizard's hit points are being reduced by 3%, which means it will now die to Fireball in one shot. Oh, the coolest wizard has always been around. He's a super defensive cheap unit that can't be countered by a +1 elixir cost spell. Is not good for the pace of the game. It's just not. He should still remain an excellent defense, but that leaves one more way to deal with him on the opposite side of the field. Alright, so yeah, they basically just made it to where he will die in one shot to Fireball now. So you can throw a Fireball at the tower, boom, he's going to be dead, and you get some chip damage. Okay, so let's talk about my opinion of these before I shit myself. Goblin Drill, I'll say it. It's not really an opinion thing, but I have high hopes for the Goblin Drill. Like I said, I could see the Goblin Drill coming in. Goblin Drill could replace Miner in certain decks. The Miner has also kind of been underused lately, so I feel like the Goblin Drill could come in and replace Miner in certain decks. I think Goblin Drill would work well with with Giants and Goblin Giant, Electro Giant. I feel like it could work with the Giants really well. I think it would be really fun to see it with Hog Rider. Hog Rider and Goblin Drill. Oh boy, that's going to be fun. I think it will work really well with Hog Rider, so you're probably going to see Hog Rider a lot more. Fire Spirit, Furnace rework. Do I agree with these changes? I'm going to get killed for saying this. I'm going to say, yeah, I agree with these changes. I'm going to say this just for the fact that I feel like the Fire Spirit is going to benefit from this. It being one elixir now, I feel like you're going to see Fire Spirit come out in more decks, possibly. You could pretty much interchange it with, Hill Spirit, Electro Spirit, Ice Spirit. You could just interchange those cards. But, they do bring a dynamic. Each of those cards do bring a specific dynamic with them. And I think the Fire Spirit, I mean, with the 2 Elixir Fire Spirits, they were so solid. They are solid defensive cards. And so I believe the Fire Spirit, I think even with this change, and its elixir cost being reduced to 1 elixir, I think it'll be just fine. I think it'll be okay. And with the Furnace, sure. Elite Barbarians. What about the Elite Barbarians? What do I think about their changes? Do I agree with it? Yes. Yes, I do. This will just make the Elite Barbarians easier to defend. I mean, I see people all the time complain about Elite Barbarians still being ridiculously stupid and annoying and dumb, and why does this card exist? I love Elite Barbarians. I am an advocate for them. I love using Elite Barbarians. The Elite Barbarians, yes, I love them. I use them as defensive card specifically, and, if I catch my opponent doing something stupid, I might rush with them. But Elite Barbarians, they are a solid defensive card, and, coming towards your tower, it's still terrifying to see them. So with the sight range increase, you'll be able to kite both of them with an Ice Golem. It'll be easier to do that, or just any unit in general. So I agree with these changes. I like it. I like it a lot. Rascals, do I agree with their changes? Yes. Yes, sure. I don't really use Rascals. Why do I not use Rascals too much? I don't know. I just use Elite Barbarians over Rascals. Although Rascals can target air, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really use Rascals a whole lot, but maybe with this change I might start using them. I'll say that, and then I won't use them. Giant Skeleton. Do I agree with the Giant Skeleton's changes? Fuck no. I don't care. I don't care what people say. You brothers can come at me. I don't care. Giant Skeleton. Fuck these changes. That's all I have to say. Fuck them. I hate them. It's stupid. It's stupid. Why the fuck would Supercell do this? I don't know. Maybe because you little bitches were like, oh, Giant Skeleton fucking sucks now. Well, you know what? It made it balanced. It kept Giant Skeleton under control. It was beautiful. And then Supercell's like, well, we really want to keep these players here. We really want them here. So we're gonna we're gonna do double death damage to towers for Giant Skeleton. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We need these players here. We need these whiny little bitches here because they're pretty much the only people who play Clash Royale apparently. So yeah, fuck you guys. Fuck this shit. Fuck Giant Skeleton. It's a fucking bullshit card. I fucking hate this card. Go kill yourselves. Giant Skeleton. Fuck no, I hate it. Cannon cart. Cannon cart. Do I agree with the changes? Yes. 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 Cannon cart. Supercell could say all day long that it's underused. I'll say, yeah, sure, it probably is. But man, I use the cannon cart all the time. I love this card. I love cannon cart so much. Cannon, not as much. But I like the cannon cart getting its hit speed increased. The cannon, I'm going to agree with it just because, I see a lot of Hog 2.6 and people really hate going up against Hog 2.6. I don't necessarily have a problem going up against it. I can usually win every time. But I see some people hate it. And with the cannon's hit speed increasing, it's just going to make it even more bullshit to go up against. But you know what? That's you guys. That's your opinions. And your opinions don't matter. My opinion is what matters here on the internet. So, the cannon cart and cannon, I'm cool with this changes. Golem, do I agree with the Golem's changes? Yes, actually. At first, I was thinking, no. But at the same time, I hate going up against Golem because usually, I do what I'm supposed to do. When I see somebody play Golem in the back, I'm like, hell yeah, bitch. I'm going to rush the tower. I'm going to rush the other side hard. I'm going to kill these people. And then, they defend it, and then the Golem's still coming down, and I'm like, I really fucked up, didn't I? Fuck. So, with that in mind, you know, I'm going to give it a pass. I feel like a lot of people are going to be pissed about this change, but overall, I feel like it's an alright balance for it. Ice Wizard. Do I agree with the Ice Wizard's changes? Yes. Yes. You want to know why I say yes? Because I know I'm getting shanked tonight, but I'm going to be the one guy who said yes. Fireball should take care of an Ice Wizard. Or any wizard, for that matter. I will say that. I'm cool, right? Yeah. Fuck, I'm gonna get shanked tonight. Ice Wizard, I agree with his changes, yes. So there you go. There you go, brothers. That's all I had to talk about. It's the update, summer update balance changes. You either like them or you hate them. They're alright for the most part. Fuck the giant skeleton. And I'm going to get shanked. So before I get shanked, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. But psych! I have to talk about fisticuffs before I get shanked. Obviously, duh. I mean, look at this clan. Look at fisticuffs. They're a beautiful bunch. I love them here. 50 minimum donations per week required. 7 days inactivity will get you kicked. But other than that, hey, if you like playing Clan Wars 2, if you like sharing replays, if you like donations, you like talking a lot, I mean, you're going to love this clan. I know you are. Just keep searching that clan tag. You're going to find an opening one of these days. And when you do, I want you to join. Because this clan's amazing and I love them so much. And I'm going to go ahead and end this video before... Oh God. Oh God, I hear something. I'm fixing to get shanked. Anyway, thank you, brother, so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, you can hit like, dislike, whatever the fuck. Comment down below. Tell me how your day was. I'd love to see how y'all's day was. Of course, you can chat with me on Instagram, Snapchat, _DwarfBass. DMs are open on Instagram, Snapchat. All you gotta do is snap me. Go subscribe to PewDiePie. If you don't subscribe to PewDiePie, you're gonna get shanked. Fuck. I'm subscribed to PewDiePie, but I'm gonna get shanked anyway. Fuck. Just subscribe to PewDiePie. I'm the DwarfBass. And, I'll see you brothers next time. Fuck. No.